Hey, it says we're live here. We must be live here. There we go. I don't hit. Oh, there's a ticker right there. What's going on, guys? It's Eric again, back with another video. And kind of this is what I call my weekend ramble. Now, on this date, guys, right now we're going on Wednesday, March 30th of 2022. This kind of isn't really a weekend ramble, but I call it a weekend ramble because I used to kind of sit in front, right out here in my kitchen area, kind of sit right out front, kind of have the camera, this little iPhone camera out here, and I would kind of talk to the camera, and I would just call it a weekend ramble, something to kind of make it a little bit more intimate for you guys. And I can not searching kind of right here for the right word, but a little bit more intimate, a little bit kind of get to know behind the scenes of me a little bit more instead of kind of doing the reaction videos. And when I did the sports videos and when I did the kind of the beer content on here, which right now I'm kind of doing the reaction videos, which I kind of seem to that you guys kind of like. I've kind of had a nice good uptick on here, which I've kind of put a bit of a post out here on YouTube, which I don't necessarily do really a whole lot. I kind of got to get into the social media aspect of it, kind of getting myself out there and have other content creators and other people kind of find my videos, but I don't necessarily do that. But anyway, I'm kind of starting to ramble off and go on here, which I kind of do a lot. Uh, it's just a kind of a way to get a little bit more behind the scenes on me is more or less kind of what it is. So I'm just kind of just going to sit here and kind of talk about a few things, and we'll just kind of just go from there. I did buy this little camera here, as you kind of see. It's a little Sony. It's an HD camera. Um, I'm going to kind of do a couple of videos, not necessarily about this camera here. It's not an unboxing video or kind of anything like that, but I've kind of said in my couple of earlier videos, I was kind of do some content on here, kind of around the house. And I figured, well, if I'm going to be doing that, I better get this, I better get a camera on here that can kind of do the job of this sort of stuff, that can kind of point the camera, and me being off away from the camera here, kind of talking to it and kind of doing my thing on here, which I still have to get a tripod for this yet. I'm looking at one on Amazon, which I think is around $30. I don't know if I'm going to kind of go with that one yet or not. I kind of want to get one that's kind of sturdy because I'm usually pretty hard on things like this. Maybe I'm not necessarily on this camera, but on things of that nature, even on these small tripods I used with my iPhone back when I did the beer tubing videos and some other weekend rambles and that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty hard on equipment. Let me put it that way. I'm hard on equipment. This thing is about the size of a coffee, about a Coke can or Pepsi 12-ounce can, maybe a little bit smaller. I do like the form fit of it. I do like the raw video that it kind of puts out here. Now, when you're doing the raw video, obviously you're going to have to do the color correction and all that sort of stuff. But we're going to kind of get some stuff out here. I got some plans to do work on my barn, which I'm going to be kind of doing here. I want to do some upgrades on my porch out here, which I'm going to put all right on here, and I'm going to show you guys. And there's a couple of other things. Maybe do some repairs on my cars, or it's pretty much just going to be probably just house stuff kind of going on right now. But and back here on this kind of this little junk area where I've got, and I would get my, actually, let me do that. I'll get this out of the way here, and I'll probably be kind of in a tinny area, but you can see I've got flooring down here. We're going to kind of be doing the flooring aspect of kind of getting all this done. This will be for, I'll probably use the webcam here, and I'll probably use that Sony Handycam to try to get you guys some content out here for home improvement kind of stuff. Now, I'm a guy that I'm probably going to need some help on here because house projects to me are, I think it's kind of in outer space kind of thing. But I think if I kind of look at YouTube videos, kind of look at some how-to manuals and get that sort of stuff done, I think I can probably pull it off. It may take a week or two because I'm a slow mover and I kind of want to kind of get how things go together. I'm kind of more of a visual learner more than I am anything else, more than I can ever read. If somebody shows me, hey, it kind of goes in like this, and you have to do this, you have to do A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z kind of stuff, I could probably get it down and can kind of get going and get this done. Because I want to make this kind of a mud room here instead of just the carpeted area on here, and kind of get all the stuff that you kind of see behind the scenes kind of gotten out here. Kind of cleaned up here to try to make this house just a little bit better. So that's going to be coming along here, house projects, kind of things like that with this little Sony Handycam on here. I'm going to get a little lapel mic up the videos and excuse me, and do all that sort of stuff. So kind of with that being said here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've had a little bit of weight loss on here. I've been going to the gym kind of the last 3 weeks. And that's kind of probably why you're hearing me kind of be a little bit kind of spacey and kind of all around. trying to search for words. I'm pretty tired here, guys, and I got a little bit of a headache here too, only because I don't think I've kind of gotten quite a bit of sleep lately. I've kind of been going to bed 10:30 and waking up around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then getting around maybe having a cup or two of coffee, two at most. It's usually kind of been one cup of coffee, then kind of go out the door, do 60 minutes of exercising, which is usually on a treadmill. I'm kind of trying to get up to 5 miles an hour. I'm just not there yet here, guys. I'm still quite a bit of a heavy man here. The heaviest I was at one point was 305 pounds. And that to me is just stupid weight. And it was kind of affected me as a person and kind of doing it health wise, but affecting kind of any type of relationship that I was even trying to get into. And women would just not look at me kind of being a 300-pound man, and kind of a big man here too. But I could tell my pants are kind of fitting better here. I'm getting a couple of notches up here on my belt here too. So I'm seeing some positive results here. I'm going to kind of keep going with it until I kind of want to reach my ultimate goal, which is kind of around 200 pounds, which I'm thinking, guys, it's probably going to be a good year and a half until that goes on here. But this is a marathon. This is not a sprint at all. When you're trying to lose weight and you're as a big of a man as I am. Now, I'm not to the 320s, 350s, 400 pounds like some guys are here on YouTube and trying to lose weight, and just doesn't seem to anything to be working. I'm kind of going the route of exercising. And I know my stamina is kind of getting up a little bit each time here too. At one point, guys, I couldn't do when I first started off. Goodness, it's been 5 years ago, and I was kind of half-assed and kind of on and off. And some of you guys that have been around the channel here quite a bit kind of know this. But I was kind of half-assed and not really kind of putting a whole lot of effort into it. And going into the afternoons didn't really necessarily work for me. But only because people said, "Hey, Eric, you kind of want to go do this. Yeah, I'll go do this. And it just never worked out. And I could never get a consistent way of going to the gym. Now I'm starting to go into the mornings. I can do that. And kind of going along with that, I couldn't do 30 seconds on a treadmill at doing even 4 miles an hour. I couldn't even get to that point of doing a consistent 30 seconds. I had to stop at about 20 seconds in, and I was kind of huffing and puffing and doing that sort of stuff where I would just lose my breath and kind of be sucking in air only at 20 seconds. Now I'm up to almost 5 minutes on and 5 minutes kind of a cool down and kind of ramping back up to 5 minutes at 4. Right now I'm at 4.7 miles an hour, and that was even at 4 miles an hour back doing, I think I said 4 miles an hour back at doing not even 30 seconds. And I've kind of came all that way now, and going back into the mornings and exercising has made a world of difference. Being more consistent, getting out there. And even there's times where I just don't want to do it. I kind of force myself to go, and I kind of listen to my body here too. Yesterday, I just didn't go because my body said, "Hey, Eric, you have to rest. Let's kind of take an off day here, kind of get rested back up, and we'll go back and do it in the morning." And that made, excuse me, sorry guys, we're kind of getting tired here. I apologize for just yawning right there, but I may edit it out when I come back here. I don't know. I may just kind of leave it in. But anyway, kind of listening to my body, not going. Or if I do go and my body goes, "Nope, Eric, you're not going to be go ahead and doing that," I'll just walk the 60 minutes. I'll kind of do a brisk walk at 60 minutes because I'm kind of keeping up, kind of keep going, kind of trying to make this a habit. And the big thing is moving. That's the big thing, moving, keeping moving instead of sitting in a chair like I am now. I used to sit in a chair, guys, and can just kind of watch. I don't want to say kind of watch life go by or anything like that, but there was a time where I was kind of pretty depressed because of my weight and because of kind of not having a significant other and all the stuff that comes along with that. It just sucked. It really did. It just sucked. So getting right back into the groove of things on here, and my just the energy, my positivity, my well-being has all kind of came up here. I'm noticing things that I kind of didn't notice before, even kind of going into this kind of before I even started exercising and coming into after here. So with that being said, I'm kind of still going to continue with the exercising part. But the big two things here, guys, is getting more content on here about the house improvements, kind of things like that. And I'm sure you guys will let me know that I've kind of screwed something up. And I'm expecting to screw something up when I do these house improvements too. So, and kind of get, like I said, going back and doing the exercising kind of stuff. I really don't know kind of what else I kind of really want to talk about. Like I said, I'm pretty tired right now. It's going on. Goodness, what time is it? As we're kind of coming on here. Coming on 10 p.m. right now in the Eastern time zone on the 30th of March of 2020. Starting to come into April on here. I've got some work stuff I got to get done here. I'm supposed to go down to San Antonio in the next few weeks to do a conference down there for the work that I do, because I don't do this full time. Like I said, just do it as a hobby. I may do kind of some videos down there, maybe some breweries, because I'm kind of still into the craft beer stuff. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to do and peg it to that significant kind of thing here, but I'm kind of give you guys a little bit of a tour of San Antonio. We're kind of going to stay right downtown, right in the Riverwalk area. I don't know if anyone's kind of been to that area, but kind of maybe taking some pictures, maybe doing some B-roll, maybe some sort of stuff, and I'll just kind of post it right up and on here and kind of just see how it does here. With these varieties channels, guys, varieties channels don't do well on YouTube, and I'm just doing it just for a hobby. I'm not going to be the next YouTube star. I'm not going to be the next PewDiePie or anything like that, not to get millions upon millions of views. Well, and even if I get a couple thousand views or a couple thousand subscribers, that'd be great. But I'm not expecting that to come in here at all, guys. So with that being said here, guys, I'm pretty tired. I got to get going, I still got to, as you can see, I'm sitting here going, I still got to pack my bag stuff for the next, goodness, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm so tired here. I apologize for the shittiness of this video here, guys. I still got to pack my bags yet for the next day. I still got to do laundry yet. I still got to do a whole bunch of other stuff here. And I figured I would just do a little bit of a video here. Do kind of a live video, which will kind of be coming in the next morning. You'll see it about 7 o'clock. If you guys have made it all the way through this video, put something down in the comments. Do a hashtag of something. Let me know you guys made it all the way through to the end of the video. I'm not expecting anyone to go through 11 minutes and 40 some seconds that kind of we're on to right now. But if you did, go ahead and make that, or even just give a thumbs up and kind of say good job. Or if I suck, just say, hey, Eric, you suck. Or if you know, maybe some criticisms that you guys know, or some stuff you kind of want to see. It doesn't really matter what it is. Go ahead and drop it right down there into the comments here, guys. All right. Hit a thumbs up if you like this video. Do the thumbs down if you don't. It really don't matter if you don't like the video or not. I'm not going to be mad or anything like that. I wish you would, if you put the thumbs down, why you put the thumbs down on it. Give me some constructive criticism so I can be a better YouTuber, kind of made me be better at doing this. So maybe we may do an actual live video, which would probably be sometime at the nighttime for me, which I don't know would be early in the morning for other people that all are around the globe. Maybe whatever the case may be, we'll have a live video stream on here and we'll do a question and answer kind of thing on here about that. And you guys can ask me questions and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. All right. All right, guys, I'm kind of getting tired. I'm starting to ramble on. We're going on almost 13 minutes here. All right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces. Take care, guys.